Hello, my name is Marciana and I am a student at University of South Wales. I'm a second-year film student and uni has just started for the year, so I've been doing a lot to make sure I am organized and know where I'm supposed to be and when, because honestly, that's not something I'm great at. And when you're a film student, you have a lot of different classes that change up every week. There's lots of guests coming in, there's lots of different modules and projects, and so your schedule's changing a lot. So I find it's really important to know where you're supposed to be and when, because you can't just keep it in your head or you will be messaging your classmates all the time asking about what's going on. So in order to counter that this year, I've taken a lot of steps to get more organized, and although it's something I still deeply struggle with, it's really been working for me. So I'm going to show you what I have been doing and maybe help you get a little bit organized as well. So to start out with, I have this big planner I got at TK Maxx, which is nice, a great place to get planners and stationery. So this big old planner has just a huge spread of weekly sections to fill in, as well as a kind of full month, which you can see right here. I like having both the weekly calendar and the monthly calendar because then you can kind of take a big look, see how busy your month's going to be, because I've definitely noticed as a film student, your kind of work level ebbs and flows. Sometimes you don't feel like you have a whole lot going on, and other times you're trying to get all your projects done at once, and there's just way more activities happening and all sorts of things. So it's kind of nice to be prepared for that before it happens. So one of the things I like to do, which you can see I've done for December here, is to put a little sticker when my class is going to be. And that's nice because I can actually change it and move it. So sometimes classes get canceled, or you find out that you're in a specific section that's only meeting at this time on this day. So that way you don't have to like scratch out what you've written before. You can just move your sticker and you'll know. And then I change up for like the actual weeks that I'm going to be in class. So with these, I would just see when my classes are going to be, and I also like to see when my classes are, like what the topics of those classes are going to be for that day. And then also, if you are holding a part-time job, or if you have other projects outside school that you're working on, you could pop that in there. I like to use a different sticker for my work days on the monthly places. So I can see when I have class, when I have work, and when I have days that I don't have anything. One of the things I also really like to do is to decorate this planner. It's just something that makes me more motivated to work on my planners, because I'm someone who, in order to do something, I really have to make it exciting for myself. So I got lots of washi tape and lots of stickers from local shops around Cardiff, and now I've decorated all these pages, and it makes it way more exciting to plan and also easier to remember. I find once you actually take the time to write something down physically, I cannot use phone planners or computer planners. It will just go out of my head. So once you take the time to write something and maybe like either put a sticker by it or do a little drawing, I feel like that helps solidify what your actual schedule is going to be like in your brain as well, because it's like an extra reinforcement. So that's my big planner. Sometimes I like to bring with me a smaller planner, because obviously this is not great to carry around with you to class and stuff. So I like to bring a smaller planner with me, and I will write down anything I need to during the day in that planner and then copy it over to my big desk planner when I get home. It's a little extra, but it works really well for me because I like having the big, really visual planner to look at when I am home, and a more practical option when I'm out. And the more times I write something down, the more likely I am to remember it. And my third planner, yes, I have 3 planners, is a meal planner, which I think it's a little too bright to see. When you're a student, you often don't have a lot of money for your food, and it's really easy to want to go out to eat instead, but that's really expensive, or to order in, or to just live off sandwiches for the next 3 years of your life. So having a meal planner, it helps with expenses, because you could be like, all right, so I'm going to buy rice this week. So what are multiple things I can cook with rice? And then you're going to make sure that you're going to use all of your food that you've bought. It also has a section for exercise and water, both things that I am terrible at. So oftentimes, like if you're in class, if you're working hard, it's really easy to forget to drink water. I do all the time, and it makes it so much harder to focus. There's like a million articles on why drinking water is so good for you, and so I think having a little reminder is great, and it will like help your performance in school. Exercise, a nice thing to do if you can manage it. I know a lot of students just get like really crunchy. We're all so old at like age 20, 19, 21. If you can make a little bit of time for yourself in your week to do a little exercise, that's great. If not, that's understandable. And then there's a shopping list at the bottom that, oh my god, this is so cool, that you can rip off. Not as well as I'm doing right now because I'm facing a camera. Then you write down your shopping list and take it with you, and you're not going to spend too much money at Tesco. And then finally, my kind of third part of organizing here is the notebook. I've found that I take my notes best when I have a physical notebook. I cannot type notes on my computer. I will get distracted. This notebook here has tabs. It's so great. I love stationery. So going back on note-taking here, I am a really like over-the-top note-taker because like I said, I like to doodle or fidget during class, which I know a lot of people do, and I found that the best way for me to focus that energy is in just really excessive note-taking. It's a way to like actually retain the information you're getting, because that's something that I know I'll listen to it and go in one ear and out the other, but it's good information and I want to remember it, and that's what I'm here for. So even after the first couple weeks, I already feel more on top of my schedule than I was, and it like starts to make a lot more sense. And so those are my big tips on how to stay organized, especially as a creative student with a really erratic schedule. So I hope that helps you, and I hope that you learn your schedules and get organized and it goes well for you. So thank you so much. I will see you again soon.